The strength of clarity. Many stumble by mimicking the masses, while others stray, too proud to blend. Fearing the common path's embrace, they veer off course to spite the trend. A timeless scribe, pondering human folly. Staying fixed on. The prize poverty shadowed much of life, yet each coin gained brightened the day. A humble thinker from eras past. A whisper of wisdom once warned that a dab of knowledge can spark reckless ambition. So it goes with fleeting triumphs. Modest gains can dazzle the mind, luring it from the true aim. Picture a novice baker, who, after selling a single loaf, dreams of rivaling the culinary titans of Paris. The focus blurs. The goal isn't to become a legend of dough or to dazzle the world with fame. It's simpler, sharper. To amass wealth. Swiftly and within the law. That's the beacon to follow. Yet life, as a wandering poet once mused, unfolds in the gaps between grand plans. Too often, the pursuit of riches gets tangled in the thrill of early wins. Why does someone weave tales for a digital screen? Perhaps a knack for storytelling, bloomed years ago, peddling short films on a bustling city corner. With a clever twist, say, enlisting friends to charm passers-by with a grin and a pitch, earnings soared beyond what any street performer might dream. In those heady days, a single afternoon could yield a small fortune, far more than most could scrape together in weeks. That spark ignited a career in crafting narratives. Fine enough, but the real target slipped. Not to master the art, but to pile up treasure. Chasing brilliance in one craft dulled the hunt for broader bounty. By the time millions lined the coffers, years had slipped by. Years that could have brimmed with riches sooner, had the gaze stayed firm on wealth's horizon instead of lingering on a single shore. The lesson stings. Talent can thrive anywhere it's planted, but rooting too deep in one field risks missing richer soil. Survey the landscape. Where does prosperity pool today? That's the mark to chase, the banner reading, "Fortune lies this way." Would a child be nudged into spinning tales for screens now? Hardly. That trade churns through resources, devouring forests, hauling ink-stained pages across highways, only to see half return as fodder for flames or boxes. A fading craft, it promises slim harvests for newcomers. Instead, the winds favor realms like quantum circuits, urban renewal, or green energy, fields ripe for reaping, no prior mastery required. The point? Keep sights trained on the prize, not the path already trodden. The pulse of timing. When you claimed the village crown, they hoisted you through cheering streets. Youth and elders roared as one, and home you came on shoulders fleet. A poet of fleeting glory. Timing's magic can't be forged, yet it can be seized. Consider two dreamers, Lila and Tom, stitching together a chronicle of a rising dance icon, Zara Vex. With scant funds and no clue about choreography, they pitched the idea to a tiny press, Oakshade, run by a gentle soul named Clara Wren. She saw a niche, expecting modest sales for a star known only in scattered circles. Lila and Tom dove in, armed with rusty laptops and a wild hunch. They trekked to Zara's hometown on a shoestring, snagging interviews, Zara herself among them. Then fate twirled the dial. Zara collapsed mid-performance, her sudden exit igniting a global blaze of fascination. Overnight she was everywhere, screens, flickering with her moves across continents. Tom raced back, uncovering whispers from medics and confidants, piecing together Zara's final night. Rumors swirled, poison, curses, fueling a frenzy. Before the world's scribes could descend, Lila and Tom had their tale locked, slipping past the silence that soon cloaked Zara's circle. Oakshade rushed out, Zara Vex, Dance of Destiny, and it soared, charts topped, pockets filled. The windfall didn't stop there. Rights to unclaimed lands, vast swaths beyond Clara's deal, unlocked a flood of translations, Finnish, Swahili, Mandarin, and more. A stateside outfit, Horizon Press, snapped up the tale, redesigned by a visionary named Elise Canto. Mail sacks bulged with orders for keepsakes, dance pins, posters, each day's haul a small empire's worth. A radio host's tirade against one trinket only fanned the flames. doubling demand. What carved this triumph? A twist of chance, Zara's fall. A gut-driven leap, despite greenhorn status. And relentless speed, striking while the spotlight burned. Errors lingered, more trinkets in a follow-up tome. Who ended Zara Vex? Could have swelled the coffers further. Focus drifted, snared by the illusion of being chroniclers, not fortune builders. A sharper eye might have milked that moment dry. Crafting the perfect stage. One excelled at hoarding wealth, another at letting it fly. One stacked coins in towering heaps, but who truly won and why? A folk verse on life's scales. No one scales wealth's peak solo. Humanity thrives in tangled alliance, cut off from trade, trust, or talk, and the climb stalls. Money itself is a shared mirage, scribbled notes or plastic slips, honored only because all play along. Without that chorus, it's just paper and promises. History hums with such illusions. In a coastal realm centuries back, a frenzy gripped traders over rare seashells. One shell swapped for a haul. Grain, cattle, silks, casks, worth a modern king's ransom. Fortunes flipped until the bubble burst, shells sinking to trinkets. Collective faith, brief and wild, minted wealth from thin air. Building riches demands a caste, allies, advisors, believers. A sharp counsel for deals, a numbers sage for ledgers. These aren't luxuries, they're lifelines. Picture a lone schemer, siphoning global vaults via wires. Even that fable needs hands to craft the tools, guard the hoard, spread the web. The stage must be set, and people are its pillars. Fancy trappings aren't the crux, human sparks are. Seek the keen, the sly, the deft. Why would they join an untested venture? Many crave stability over risk, and a bold promise, fair reward, clear purpose, can lure brilliance. Sorting the sharp from the dull takes grit, but it's the bedrock of success. A crew aligned, rowing as one, turns dreams to gold. A misstep leaves chaos and ruin. Tips for spotting the brightest flames. Here's wisdom gleaned from years of sifting talent. Gather voices. Don't judge alone, bring others to weigh in. Solo picks lean toward echoes of oneself. Varied, eyes catch what's missed. Dig deep. Beyond resumes, seek the unpolished truth. Visit past haunts, chat with old allies. A few candid words reveal more than polished lines. Listen, note, hush. Jot impressions, ask pointedly, say little. Silence hides flaws and sharpens focus on their tail. Test the forge. Suppliers thrive on scrutiny. Probe costs. Demand rivals bids. Respect grows from rigor, not blind trust. Reward boldly. Pay soundly. Bonus richly. Merit fuels. Fire. Stingy offers repel the best. Spot hidden gems. A mismatch for one role might shine elsewhere. Stay alert for the unexpected fit. Seek victors. Winners breed success. Grumblers sap it. Choose the driven, ditch the dour. Shed bias. Personal taste clouds judgment. Prize grit and results over charm. Lift the loyal. Favor insiders for assent, unless an outsider's edge dazzles by leagues. Stir the pot. Rotate the seasoned, comfort dulls. New challenges sharpen their steel. Mastering the craft. Idols long adored, drained my worth in fleeting sips. Glory drowned in shallow tides, fame bartered for hollow scripts. A sage of Persian verse. If one truth could be etched, for heirs, it's this. Possession is half the game. Excellence completes it. Ruling a crumbling heap yields nothing. Whatever the trade, be it weaving tales or chasing claims, master it. Draw in those who outshine, learn fiercely, rise higher, even. Peddling trifles to the masses demands flair, make it the slickest trifle out there. A rogue brewer once culled a sloppy vat hand, insisting rot taints the name. He dreamed of a legal empire, undone by darker flaws, but his creed held, quality fuels fortune. Talent flocks to brilliance, errors shrink, value swells, and joy quickens. The stride. Strive to lead the pack, it hastens the climb.